pieces of equipment that no bag should be without is a poncho, just a standard military poncho. There's a lot of uses for this. It's really lightweight, it's really compact, and because it is so light and doesn't take up a lot of room, there's really no reason not to carry it. It can be a shelter, it can be a rainwater catchment system, it could be an improvised stretcher for moving an injured party from one location to definitive care. It could even be improvised into a sleeping bag, a flotation device for crossing bodies of water to keep your gear dry when you get to the other side. And of course, it's rain gear. It is a poncho that you can wear in that fashion. One of the ways that we can construct a low profile shelter is to find an overhanging limb, make a gooseneck out of the hood so that no water can penetrate, and suspend to the desired height to that overhanging limb. Next, we're going to either improvise some tent pegs, peg the corners down, or using some type of cordage, suspend them to nearby objects or tent pegs. You want to maintain the lowest signature possible with this and not get it too high off the ground. Another key point is you want a little bit of gap between the edges and the ground so that while you're lying underneath the shelter, you can maintain a visual situational awareness 360 degrees, and it also enables you to simply roll out from under the shelter if you need to move quickly. Rainwater in most areas of the world is safe to drink. If you have advance notice of a storm coming, you can suspend all four corners of the poncho either to trees or fences or poles that you improvise yourself. You want the four corners higher than the hood, and then you want to take the hood and gather it up so that it makes the largest pocket possible that'll collect the rainwater. If you have a container such as a canteen cup or a cooking pot, you want to place that underneath so that once the hood has been filled to capacity, the excess will drip out into the container, leaving you with a safe supply of drinking water. Injuries often happen in the outdoors, and we usually don't carry a stretcher with us or a spine board because they're just too bulky and cumbersome. So a poncho is really a great piece of kit that is lightweight and doesn't take up much space, and it can be quickly improvised into a stretcher so that you can carry an injured party to definitive care. To accomplish this, you're going to want to find 2 pieces of wood, saplings, 2x4s, whatever happens to be at hand, and roll the edges inward and then place the injured party into the center. To form a sleeping bag with the poncho, you want to button it together lengthwise, basically creating an envelope. Inside of that, if you have something like a whoopee or any other type of insulatory layers of clothing, you would go ahead and put those on. You could even introduce grasses, newspapers, and anything that you happen to have at hand to increase the insulatory value. And the good thing about using the poncho on the outer shell is that it is a wind barrier and a water barrier. You can also take the poncho and tie it around your rucksack, and this will give you an improvised flotation device. Utilizing the poncho in this fashion will enable you to cross a body of water with some buoyancy that will help you stay afloat. In addition, it'll keep the gear inside nice and dry. And of course, it's rain gear. Wear it as you would any other poncho to stay dry out in the field. I like to keep my poncho staged in this fashion with the sides buttoned up, leaving room for each arm, and the hood fully slacked out, so that if you're caught in an unexpected storm and you can quickly don the poncho in that fashion, and you don't have to try to snap it in the middle of the rain. It's ready, and you can just throw it on your body and stay dry. Nobody likes being wet, especially when it's cold. So for more survival tips, go to survivaldispatch.com.